I think one of the worst techniques I ever learned when it comes to drawing the figure and poses is this extended stickman technique, where you basically draw a stickman. It has like these extension points where the limbs would go. Now I know this technique is meant for beginner artists who are just trying to learn how to draw poses really easily, but there's one big problem with this technique. It's a very limiting technique when it comes to posing, and you don't understand how to draw the body in perspective. I do think this technique is great for very beginner artists who want to get into drawing, but I also don't want to dumb down the technique to the point where they're not going to make any progress. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to take this technique and make it more advanced. So, for those who are ready to level up their art skills from beginner to intermediate, you better pay attention, alright? So basically the whole idea around this technique is taking this simplified 2D figure and making it 3D. And by doing that, what I do is basically just start drawing tubes that are in the shape like this. It's almost like we're taking this technique and just inflating it, alright? Putting an air pump inside and then making it a little bit thicker. And now, since we have these tube shapes that we can use as our baseline, we can get a better understanding of how the body would work when we turning it and twisting. Because unlike the first figure, it lacks that three-dimensionality that we need to see the figure in space, okay? Are you still confused? Well, I'm not done yet, so keep on watching. So hear me out. Basically, if we were to take this tube and then draw out this pose, you can see that the body is now facing away from the camera. And we can draw that same extended tube on the side, and now the body has a turn to it. And by drawing out these tube shapes, you can start adding in even more to the actual figure to start creating a pose. The first tube on top is meant to show the shoulders in the direction they're turning. The one in the middle is going to be the spine, or the curve of the body, basically showing the bend of the body or which way it's twisting. And then of course the last one is the pelvis, is showing the turn of the pelvis. And of course everything else on top of that, you can draw in like the limbs going whatever you want, but you guys get the whole idea. And what we just did is now we drew out a basic figure in perspective. So now we can take this figure and draw literally any pose we want just by using a few tubes. Technically, all we're using is 3 tube shapes that are all combined together, with the longest one being the center of the body, and we can draw this figure in any pose we want. It's crazy that just by taking this very simple technique and making it 3-dimensional, we have a whole new understanding about how to draw the body. And it's still easy to understand and digest, but you also get more of that 3 dimension that we're looking for. And this right here, I think, is a great way to transition from that 2D figure into more advanced ways to start drawing the body. That way you can get more interesting poses that are not just all stiff and 2-dimensional. Now we're on to phase 2, where we're going to start actually adding anatomy to this inflated version of our first technique. I called it the extended stickman technique, but it can be whatever you want to call it. Basically, I'm going to draw this body bent kind of toward the camera. I want to draw the head looking upward in an angle, and I want the shoulders and hips to be sitting back as the waist pushes forward. And then I start drawing out this rounded oval shape for the rib cage and the waist, erasing the inside part of this extended eye, and we have our torso. Now what we can do is start adding in our limbs right on that bar, the hip bone bar, or the bottom of that eye that we drew out. And you can see that it's so much easier to lay down the limbs once you have this guide. And now that you know how to draw in 3D, you can start drawing the body in any pose that you want. Because drawing this pose would be pretty impossible if you were using the first technique, which is just the 2-dimensional stickman. But now that we've made that level up advancements in that technique, you can see that it's way more effective when it comes to drawing out the figure. And then boom, just like that, you get a fully drawn body. You can also use this technique and practice drawing it on actual poses of, picture. Now, one thing that I always encourage beginner artists or even advanced artists is to try to find the actual structures within real life poses. Now, this girl doing a back bend, this is a dynamic pose. But you can find poses like this everywhere on like Pinterest or whatever, and try to find the actual gesture of the body using this technique and drawing over. for all my, traditional artists who draw on paper, I know some people get, they kind of ask me questions asking, how do I apply this to paper and pencil? Well, basically, you would take this technique and you would start drawing it over like magazines. If you have a magazine, you can start using that as your actual reference and then drawing the technique on top of that and trying to find this figure or this construction base that you can use to start leveling up. And of course, once you get comfortable doing that, you can start doing this from memory and start making all kinds of other poses that you can come up with. So basically, as long as you know to draw a bunch of, bendable tube shapes, you can draw almost any pose in the world. And then once you get more advanced, you can start drawing out more poses like this that are a little bit more dynamic and have like lots of energy inside of them. Okay, so basically you start off by drawing out our first pole and then drawing our second one with the torso and then the third one for the hips. Now I do want to warn people that like not everything I teach will apply to everyone. I know that everyone's brain works differently. That's why I make videos on as many techniques as I can to cover as many topics to try and tackle everyone's kind of learning way of learning. Because again, just because one technique works for me doesn't mean it works for you. I recently did a video about how to do silhouette sketching and everyone was saying how this helped them out a lot. Maybe some people didn't like that video because they don't understand silhouette sketching. So hopefully this video can give you guys another perspective on how you can go about drawing the figure, especially in dynamic posing like this. Because again, we all learn differently and we all, have different brain wiring. So one technique may not be the best for you, but it may be the best for someone else. So my job is to show you guys as many as possible and hopefully you find one that you guys can use and take that one to the next level. And with that, that's gonna be it for this tutorial video. So yeah. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out in the algorithm, get the video pushed out to more people who want to learn. If you guys have any questions, requests, all that stuff, leave it down in the comment section below. Usually if you guys are here early, I kind of read the first comments that come like within the first hour. So I'll be around like looking at comments from there to reply. Of course, like always, I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Got a ton more coming soon. Thank you guys for the support, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.